Smuggling stories never fail to shock me. The risks people take and the reasons why are unbelievable. Prison guards risking it all for romance, airport travelers hiding millions in drugs, and officers sneaking cell phones in their bras, thinking they'll never get caught. But they always do. Tonight, I'm counting down 10 real smuggling cases, from the jaw dropping to the downright unbelievable. Let's kick off the countdown with Barbara Peters, a former prison officer at HMP Alt Course in Liverpool. In June 2025, she was sentenced to 10 months in prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy to convey contraband List B articles. According to court records from Operation Canton, she smuggled mobile phones into the prison, hidden in her bra, in exchange for cash payments, including one that reportedly totaled £2,000. She carried out these smuggling drops at least 15 times before investigators uncovered her scheme. At number 9, we have Honesty C Dominguez, formerly known as Austin Kellogg. She worked at the Manatee County Jail in Florida, and her story is straight out of a scandal. Dominguez was accused of smuggling a cell phone to an inmate she was romantically involved with. Investigators say she used the phone to continue their relationship even after he was behind bars. The relationship and contraband both got exposed, and she now faces serious charges. Number 8 is Judy Robertson McDow, a former corrections officer at Louisiana's Angola prison. McDowell thought she found the perfect hiding spot, her bra. Investigators say she smuggled cell phones into the prison cafeteria, selling them to inmates for profit. Her scheme unraveled after a tip-off in the sting operation, proving that even the cleverest hiding spots can't outsmart law enforcement.
Tonight, a former Angola employee facing charges for smuggling cell phones into the state prison. West Feliciana deputies arrested 62-year-old Judy McDowell after they were contacted by Angola security. McDowell resigned from her position the same day she was released from the parish jail on a $15,000 bond.
At number 7 is Ivan Van Beeverhout, and his case takes us to the U.S. Virgin Islands. This former federal officer admitted to smuggling marijuana and other contraband into prison. Authorities say he risked everything for just a few $1,000s in cash bribes. His guilty plea put an end to his career and landed him in the very system he once worked for.
A Border Patrol officer who smuggled cocaine from the Virgin Islands to Atlanta will spend 20 years in prison. Ivan Van Beeverhout was sentenced by a federal judge yesterday. In 2020, officials say he flew from St. Thomas to Atlanta with 16 bricks of cocaine and 2 carry-on bags. A drug-sniffing canine alerted agents to his bag, leading to his arrest.
Number 6 is Chanty Briggsby, just 23 years old. He worked as a detention deputy at the Leon County Jail in Florida, and his time in uniform didn't last. Briggsby was arrested in July 2025, accused of smuggling tobacco and other contraband into the jail. He had been in the sheriff's office for about 4 years, but one bad choice has now defined his career. Halfway through the list is Travis Leon Hall, a corrections officer at Smith State Prison in Georgia. Investigators say Hall was arrested for smuggling contraband into the prison this year, after a targeted investigation exposed his involvement. He was caught red-handed, showing just how closely prison systems monitor their own staff when suspicious activity pops up. Coming in at number 4 is Kimberly A Woodruff, a corporal at the Morgan County Jail in Alabama. She was arrested in 2025 for smuggling contraband to inmates. Court documents allege she used her access to sneak in items that violated jail policy, a betrayal that stunned her fellow officers.
New at noon from Morgan County, where a jailer was arrested as part of an ongoing illegal contraband investigation. Officials say Morgan County Jail Corporal Kimberly Woodruff is charged with promoting prison contraband. She is now behind bars herself on a $300 bond. Sheriff Ron Puckett says it's never easy arresting a member of the corrections team, but says sometimes it is part of the job.
At number 3, we step outside the prison walls to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Vance Ray Randolph was caught traveling to Brazil with over $3 million worth of drugs hidden in his luggage. Airport security and federal agents intercepted the haul, making this one of the boldest smuggling attempts of the year. Randolph's arrest proved that high-risk gambles rarely pay off.
Such a whiner.
Huh? Yeah.
That's your spot, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your name? I'm sorry.
Vance.
Van. Okay.
So,
I'm Officer Petrus.
Nice to meet you. G.
Yeah, so let's go to the precinct for now.
Do you want to take this with you, or?
I'm not gonna leave here.
Somebody will watch it.
Next up at number 2 is Michael Churin, a former corrections officer at Pontiac Correctional Center in Illinois. He was convicted in mid-2025 for smuggling methamphetamine into the prison. Court testimony and surprise inspections confirmed he repeatedly risked the system for contraband. His arrest served as a harsh reminder that no staff member is immune from scrutiny, especially when carrying illicit substances. And finally, number 1 belongs to Tasha Hammock, a former state employee in Massachusetts. She was charged with smuggling K2 laced paper into a federal prison for an inmate. This wasn't just any contraband. K2 was a dangerous synthetic drug that can spark violent and unpredictable behavior behind bars. Federal investigators say her actions put staff and inmates at risk, and she now faces serious federal charges.